Hi, my name is Callie, and this is a video series documenting my family's trip around Iceland in April of 2023. During our last few hours in Iceland, we visited a scene with some abandoned movie props, and we saw hot springs. So keep watching to see where we went and what all we experienced. So this was the day we were leaving, so we packed up our bags and left our hotel and started making the drive from Reykjavik back to Keflavik to catch our flight. But we did decide to make a few pit stops before we went to the airport, as our flight didn't leave till late in the afternoon. So first we got breakfast at a bakery in Keflavik, and this was that bakery. And then we drove to a nearby location that was famous for two reasons. One, because it had some beautiful rock formations and cliffs and just views of the ocean and the waves hitting the rocks. But two, it's also the scene of some abandoned movie props from a pretty popular Netflix movie. So if you've ever seen the movie on Netflix called Eurovision, there is an opening scene where the two main characters are playing a musical number that they wrote, and they're imagining performing this scene. And in the scene, they are both playing keyboards that are facing each other. And those keyboards are these right here. They ended up leaving these as a permanent prop for tourists to visit. And of course, I had to pretend play the keyboard that Will Ferrell himself played on. And after I finished checking out this movie prop, we walked around a bit more and just watched the waves hit the rocks. It was really pretty. There was also a ton of seagulls on this rock, which was kind of cool to see and watch them just fly around. And then this random puffin statue was also here. And from there, we kind of went just across the street, and there was a hot springs. Not much to see necessarily. There was a lot of steam, which kind of covered up the area a lot, but still cool to watch the steam roll off. There are some danger signs and warnings about really hot temperatures and not to touch the water, obviously, because it is literally boiling water. Cool to check out if you're in the area, and like I said, it's just basically a 2-minute drive from the other place that we were just at. And from there, it was time to head to the airport and catch our flight, and it was just a quick drive back to Keflavik from here. I did end up picking up a new little friend for my sister. This little puffin was my travel friend back to the US. I had a bit of fun with him as we boarded on the plane and got ready to take off. And that concludes our trip to Iceland. I hope you enjoyed this video series. It was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed our time in the country. Highly recommend it. Here's the itinerary for our last day of where we ate at in the places we visited. And keep watching for a fun montage video of our trip with highlights. And thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.